guys, Tim with Defense Mechanisms. Going to take a few minutes today to talk about mini Chem Lights and all the products that we make to support them. Let's take a start here. This is our Blue Force gear. This is our Marco pouch. It supports the Blue Force gear Marco. As you can see here, here's an old one kind of beat up. Marco is a fantastic product that Blue Force Gear came out with some years ago to allow operators to carry a lot more Chem Lights and a lot less space. They came out with these little, they worked, I believe, with Ceradyne. Don't quote me on that one. But to come out with these little mini Chem Lights. And it allows you to carry a lot more chems in the same space. This is 30 chems. Whereas if it was, those small 3-inch, rubber banded together, 30 chems would be this giant ball of chems. So this is a fantastic way to carry chems, but what we didn't like about the pouch that they make is that it's open top. And what a lot of guys who train a lot with chems had found is that these spend most of their time just sitting on your belt in the sun, and by the time they were deploying their chems, they were dead. They had been blasted from the sun too much and they were just done. And so we wanted to just offer a pouch that would protect the chems from UV. You leave the flap in place. When you're not using chems, the flap stays in place, keeps them protected. When you start a training or an op that does require chems, you just reset, push the flap out of the way and reset the Marco in place. And now you can use it open top just as it was designed. But when you're done, you can go back, put the flap over, and it keeps the chems protected. On to another point, Blue Force Gear offers really high-end mil-spec Chem Lights, but the result then is that they have some costs. So we went and we worked with an international partner to import some really cheap, we call them glow sticks because that's what they are. These are cheap, these are glow sticks, these are not high spec, but what they do is they allow you to train at a much lower cost, right? There's 106 in here for only 20 bucks. And so that gives you a bunch of refills on a Marco for a whole weekend of training at a much lower cost. These chems work great with the Marco. They also work great with our glow stick products. This is our glow stick caddy. It's double-sided, just like the Marco. This holds 30 in a very similar form factor. The benefit of this over a Marco, in my opinion, is that it can be refilled much easier. I can get chems off either side. That allows me to run Viz chems on one side, IR chems on the other, or I need red chems. I can corner down here in the bottom can have red, the rest can have green for whatever your SOPs might be. But it gives me a little more flexibility. It's also a ton easier to reload in a training day where I'm dropping tons of chems. We train in a 1 million square foot building, and it's not unheard of to drop 60 chems on a run. And so when I have to reload these really fast, I'd find this much easier to reload than a Marco. So a couple different options here. In that same vein, we also make glow stick cards, same as like a shotgun card where it's just Velcro on the back. This is one of our sticky mag pouches. This came off my belt. This gives you, what is this, 15? How about 10? Gives you 10 glow sticks in a simple Velcro on solution where you can stick this on the front of a placard. I run it, like I said, down on my belt on a mag pouch, but it gives you the ability to kind of stick just some extra chems wherever you need them. If that's to supplement, to plus up, like say you're running a Marco and you just want to have a few extra in case you run out, or you're running maybe one glow stick card, or I run two. With two, it's hard to run out, but just another option on a way to carry chems. The last product we make is our glow stick patch. This is just a real simple 3 chem card, same idea. It's Velcro back card again. There we go. We run three on here. We actually provide these to all students of TMVC classes because this is a great way, a really low cost way for instructors to keep marking lights on students. They hand out green chems to all their students and red chems to all their instructors, and so then they can really quick from the back of the line, an instructor can count, hey look, there's 15 green chems and 4 red chems. We have full class accountability. You could do a million different things with this. This is what TMVC is using them for, but this is just another simple way to have just a few Chem Lights on hand. I oftentimes will put some red ones in a little patch like this on my kit somewhere. If I need to just have some red ones to mark hazards, I typically use green to mark my direction of travel, but maybe some red ones can help me mark hazards. So these are the products that we make to support Chem Lights, and then the cheap glow sticks that we make for training. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, hit us up, contact at Defense Mechanisms, hit us up on social, Facebook, Insta, all the things. We'd love to hear from you, and thanks for watching.